I'm actually early. Hey, friends. It is December 29th. It is Wednesday, 1 minute to 7 o'clock. And I have not seen you in 2 weeks. I have not seen you in 2 weeks. What's that about? What that's about is COVID. Whoa, we had hit our house pretty hard. And I had a closing. So I had 2 weeks in a row. Whew. That 7 o'clock on Wednesday just did not happen. Did not happen. I am doing StreamYard again and all sorts of fun stuff. I'm working with Allison, my new operations manager. Shout out to Allison. Can do it this way, that way. New desk, new setup over here. Squeezed into my office. But we are working with new technology and new ways to bring better Wine Wednesdays with more content and more guests and all that good stuff. So since I'm doing something new, I'm going to make sure I got this right. Send me some hearts. I don't know if this does hearts. Okay, so the comments do show up over here. So let me know that you're there, okay? So that I know that I'm using StreamYard the right way. We are doing a light, what is this one? This is Brut Rose. It's a little pink. It's bubbly. You know I love my bubbles. And this is to the new year. Kind of cliche around the end of the year when everyone's looking back at what the year has been, what you liked, what you didn't like, what you would change, what you want to do different. And it's funny because we all have a short attention span theater. We all have this thing of, on January 1st and 2nd, I really want to do this, this, and this. And by January 5th, you're like, what was that again? What was that again? I don't remember it. I don't remember what I was supposed to be doing. I remember one year, I like to do words, and my words were less. I just need less. I need less distraction, less drama, less everything. And then that particular year, we moved twice. So be careful what you ask for. You might get the exact opposite of what your word is, what your intention for the year is, right? So I said less and I ended up with more. Crazy. So let's do that for a minute. What's your word? What's your word from 2021? Did you hang with it? And then what's your word for 2022? And do you think you'll hang with it? So I'll share. Let's see. 2021, my word was, they'll be real honest with you, shit. Last year sucked. Last year was just like I was just on a treadmill. Go. Because I didn't have a choice. Y'all know my story. So last year was all about doing hard things and being the miracle my family needed. And I didn't really have time to reflect on what's my year like and what do I want from my year. Nope. It was all of this, making this happen and creating a business very quickly. And what I love about Keller Williams is in 2021, my business was all about moving really, really fast. And when you're like, okay, all you North people from the north or who've ever been in snow, who've ever been snowmobiling or skiing, know what it feels like when you're in the snow and you're going down a sled hill really fast and you're getting speckled with all that snow and it hurts and it burns, but you're still going down that hill super fast and you don't dare stop. That was 2021 for me personally. It was a little painful, exhilarating, and super, super, super rewarding. So, what would I say my word is for 2022? Intentions. Oh, I just came up with that. I would like 2022 to have real specific, direct, meaningful intentions. I've already proven that I can do this job. Already proven how much I love it. I just absolutely adore doing real estate. It's more than real estate. What I like is helping people and being of service and being in relationships with folks. I would like to hone in what I learned really fast in 2021. I'd like to hone that into what my intentions are with all my interactions with clients, customers, inside sales, outside sales, and being present with my family and being able to be present. Because in 2021, I didn't see people that I really, really wanted to see and really wanted to love on because I had a business to build. And I did it. It's built. So we will be doing lots more girlfriend things and seeing my people and getting to love on them and seeing my goddaughter, seeing Ruby, and just being with people. So I'm going to have intentions, like be real intentional about 2022. So let me see yours. I see y'all. Put in the comments what your word is for 2022. What are y'all looking to do? Looking to get, achieve? And still, there is no shame in saying, I want money. I want love. Yes. Yes, you do. Everybody wants something. So share about that. And then we'll talk about like, how are you going to get it, right? I told y'all that when I first started real estate and I talked to the Keller Williams coach, my first day, April 1st of, I started in 2019, April 1st. And so this is my first full year in 2020. But when I sat down and I started getting into production, I said, I need to make $30,000. That will be more money than I've ever made. But I need that so that I can make sure I pay for my family's insurance. And they were like, you're going to need to raise that number up a little bit. And I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. All I need to do is make sure that my family has what they need. They do. They do. We good. Mama's got this covered. Got this covered. We sure do. We got this covered. I love it. So what are you guys going to do with your goals? You know what? Honestly, sometimes a couple years, I was like, I don't have any goals. I just want to get through it. I just want to get to the other side of the year. There's no shame in that. There is no shame in that. Let's talk about this. What do you really want from 2022? What do you really want? Guys, I want to go back to Paris. I do. I went to Paris for my 50th birthday. Aaron treated me. I woke up. I wanted to wake up on my 50th birthday in Paris, and he made that happen. He made that happen, and that was just such a big deal. And in 2022, I would love a girls' trip with Shelby and Sarah Grace. I'm putting that out there in the universe, is to take Shelby and Sarah Grace to Paris. They're not watching this, so that would be cool, right? A little extra. What else that's like, we could put this in categories. That would be just really cool to do that. Professionally, I have some very big goals professionally. I'd like to double what I did this year in volume. So I'd like to double my volume, and I would like to get at least one more investment property. Great news is Aaron and I closed on an investment property today. So we were very happy to get a 3-bedroom, 1-bath, 1955 Rambler. We've been looking for a while. We just really haven't found the right one. We really wanted to put William into it. So it needed to have no HOA because he's a welder and a blacksmith, and you don't need that happen in your neighborhood, even though it currently does because I've got nice neighbors. But we were able to close on one today, and it does have half an acre with 3 barns, like 3 outbuildings. He's actually there right now ripping out the carpet. It has beautiful hardwood floors underneath it. So that's a good day. We got that done. So I would like to do one more next year professionally. And again, double my volume and service more people. And as far as I love my charities, and I really want to make sure that giving to Cobb Christmas and making it an all year thing, not just a holiday thing, but making sure that Cobb Christmas has what they need when it comes time for that. And this past year, y'all, you absolutely showed up with gifts on my front porch and bringing things to the office. And we stuffed that bus like no one's business. Julie and I, who had something that's near and dear to our heart, and we were just gushing that it just turned out so good. And I really hope that y'all continue that journey with us into 2022 for Calm Christmas. Really want that to happen. And I also want to bring more people to investments. I want to take the fear out of being an investor. I had my first newbie investor, like brand new investor this year with Dennis. And we just had a conversation today about grabbing another one. So do not be afraid to have a conversation with me about being a first-time investor. And sometimes some of my people who are real estate agents are doing this. They're like, you've been doing real estate for years and years and you don't own a single house as your own investment. We need to talk. You actually have you've got the inside, you've got the teacher's notes, you've got the teacher's key with all the answers. If you're a real estate agent, get an investment property, y'all. Do it. One commission check will get you into an investment property. And I know you know that, but you're scared. In this industry, and I'm going to church for a second, it's a hard industry. It's hard on your body. It's hard on your mind. It's hard on your family. You are go, 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 go. I always believe when you start something, you need to start it with the exit in mind. So if you're a real estate agent and you are still doing the 3%, buy, sell, and you are filling up that bathtub, but yet the drain's open, and when you're done, burnt out, all that income that you had is just going to drain out. You need to figure out a way to plug up that bathtub and have that income pouring in so that you can stop, wearing your body out and your mind out and your family out, and you can get out of the real estate business but still have some passive income, which is a joke. Passive income as a word is an oxymoron. There's no such thing as it being passive. It's pretty active, but owning your own investment properties will give you that mailbox money so that you don't have to get stuck in I just need one more year of real estate and then I'll be okay. Start now. Get one door, just one door. It can be a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. Just get one door and you will be amazed at what that does for you. The one I got today, the way that we structured it and kind of held fast to, it's hard because I was putting my son in there. He really liked it, but I terminated it. I terminated the deal because the numbers weren't right and it didn't appraise. So guess what? They came back and we did close. And so my numbers were strong. I got about a 40% ROI on that one right out the gate. So you can do it. You can do it. So that's the question. What do you really want from 2022? All right. And then here is one that I have up on my wall. What if you focused on the plan and not the problem? What if you focused on the plan and not the problem? I am all about I can be dramatic. I can absolutely, when my kids were little, if they sniffled, it was pneumonia. It was just, I can have a tendency to be fire ready aim. But I've gotten much, much better at this, much, much better. And I've learned to focus on the plan and not the problem. There's always going to be a problem. Good Lord. Every single day, there's always going to be something. If you got that plan, this is a bold principle. If you've got a plan, then the problem's smaller. It's still going to be there. But if you have an action plan and you know how to get something done, you're good. You're good. And when that comes to your finances and building your wealth and all that stuff, I can make a plan for you. Big time. Big time. I can make a plan for you. What if you kept your emotions between the lines? Ooh, that's a hard one. What if you kept your emotions between the lines? This one's personally for my family is a check because we love hard. We love hard. And that means when you love hard and you get into a moment with each other, can get real, right? It can get a little spicy. So trying to keep your emotions between the lines creates clarity. And you're eventually going to get to the other side of whatever it is you're dealing with. But can you imagine if you just kept your emotions between the navigational beacons? You can get there a lot quicker. You just can. Trying to keep those emotions between the lines. You can get there a lot quicker. Choose one, fear or faith. And here's another one, fear or faith. Yes, 100%. Choose one, fear or faith. I also have one that is wrong, very, very true in my life when I've had obstacles. Get angry. You know what you can't have when you're angry? You're not anxious. Being anxious and angry can't exist in the same space. If you're angry and you're like, this isn't right and I need to make a change and I want something different from whatever it is in your life, you automatically put into action. It moves you forward. Get a little pissed off. Get some music on, a little rage. Get a little pissed off and you will actually be propelled forward into something. If your business isn't going the way you want, get mad. Get mad and then say, how can I make this better? And then find someone who's doing what you want to do and ask them. Simple. It doesn't matter what it is. If someone's got nutrition, faith, business, parenting, relationships, if they're doing something that you're like, I want that, go ask them how they got it. Your anxiety about that moment isn't worth it because you're stuck. But if you get mad and you're like, I need to know, how does that person know? How are they so successful in real estate? Or how are they so successful at school or in relationships? Get a little, and that'll propel you forward to be able to ask questions and to find those answers. People like to talk about themselves. They'll tell you. They'll talk all day long. And then don't have that fear. Have faith. And William just got back from the new investment property. They worked really hard. He's like, I might have him come back in here in a second. He pulled up a ton of carpet. They're excited. I'm happy for them. And then what else do we have? Change the way you look at things, and the things you look at will change. It's your perspective. Have y'all ever, this is classic for us moms and women, we'll look at a picture on Facebook or whatever, or even like old-fashioned pictures, and we'll say, I remember when I went on that trip, I didn't want my picture taken. I didn't want my picture taken because I thought whatever. I didn't like my hair. I didn't like what I was wearing. I didn't like the way my body looked. And then you're like 10 years, 20 years out looking at this picture like, I was freaking gorgeous. I was 20 or 30 years old? I mean, I just had 2 or 3 kids. I had one hanging out my hip. I was rocking it. I was doing it. That picture, I was killing it. But in that moment, you were hard on yourself. So put yourself in that position today, because your future self is going to be looking back at your past. Be kind. Be kind to yourself. We talk about how to treat others. Some people don't treat themselves well. Let's be kind to ourselves. Take the picture. No makeup, no whatever. Put the bathing suit on. Do the things. Create the memories. Be present. Truly, be present. I mean, I'm doing the churchy thing again, but it's true. I've done that exact thing. Looked at pictures where it's like, oh my gosh, I can't take this picture because I got the kids and they're not. Are you kidding me? Be in that moment with your people. Be in that moment. Change the way you look at things, and things you look at will change. And when you do that, I want you to look at the people around you. What kind of energy are you putting out? What kind of energy are you getting back? Do you like what you see? If you don't like what you see, it's okay. It's okay to bless and release. It's okay. Please don't hold on to relationships that aren't serving you. Do not hold on to relationships that are not serving you. You don't have to be ugly about anything ever, ever. No reason to ever be ugly, but it's okay to gracefully bless and release. It's okay. You do not have to, you do not owe that to anyone. You give that to God, and you pray, and you bless and release, and no better way to take care of yourself and your family and your friends and people who are important to you, by having what you see in other people reflected back at you. And if you don't like it, it's okay to make a change. Talking all these New Year's. And you know what? I learned a lot of this year from the clients that I worked with. I have worked with some clients who had some really hard stuff going on. And I thought I had hard stuff going on. Nope. Sure didn't. Someone out there is something's going on in their world and in their life that does it'll knock your socks off. It'll blow you away. Everyone's got stuff. So remember that and be kind. Have courage. Get a little spicy, get a little pissed off. All those things move you forward. I want to thank everyone this past year. You have supported me like I can't even. I had literally people hanging out their window while I was coming and going in my neighborhood yelling, "Go, Jody, you got this. You're doing great." You and family members who were just like, you're amazing. You built for this. You were absolutely built for this. Keep going. Keep going. So I 100% want to pay that forward. So if you're out there and you're an agent and you got a little struggle going on, because it's hard, I will help you. I absolutely want to pay that forward. So I'm going to go and talk to William and see how our investment property is. We have to give it a name. I think we're going to call it the Welder House, because all the guys living there are welders. Again, thank you to all my business partners for doing everything you've done for me this year, from the attorneys to the insurance people to loans to painters to people who took Aaron to doctor's appointments, picked my mom up from the airport, just did everything, and who just showed up, and the cats who we got from the pool. Who do I have to thank for that? I love you all so much. And Wine Wednesdays are going to change a little bit. We're going to, of course, do it every Wednesday, 7:00. Once a month, we will have a special guest, and it'll be a little bit more of a production. And these guests are going to bring a lot of value to you. I've been listening to you, and again, I always appreciate y'all watching. Warms my heart, and I got some really wonderful comments this past season from folks I don't really know that well who were like, keep doing it. So I will. I'm going to keep doing it and keep being me, and keep loving on you. Right? Switches, guys. Let's see if I can end. Am I doing this right? End broadcast. Till next week. This is Joni Bates with Keller Williams, 770-363-2752. Be blessed.